The saddest part of being an orphan is not having an empty stomach, it is having no one to call home. Every night, Ethan sat outside an old gas station in a vast open plain. While other children returned to warm homes and loving parents, Ethan only had a small corner behind the station and an old blanket to protect him from the cold. His parents died when he was very young, leaving him alone in a world that showed little kindness. He worked for coins, carried heavy boxes, and cleaned places to survive. There were many nights when Ethan would look at the stars and whisper, hoping his parents could somehow hear him. "Mom, Dad, are you proud of me? I'm trying my best to survive." Other children often mocked him. "Look at him. He doesn't even have a family. Nobody wants him." Those words hurt Ethan more than hunger. The worst moments were seeing children being hugged by their parents. During holidays, he would watch families laughing together while he silently wiped away his tears. "Mom, Dad, I wish I could feel your love again." One afternoon, while eating a piece of dry bread outside the gas station, Ethan noticed a weak and dirty dog crossing the highway. Before he could call him, a speeding car struck the dog and drove away without stopping. Ethan ran toward the injured animal. "Stay with me. Please don't leave me too." Those words came from a child who had already lost everyone he loved. Even though he had nothing, Ethan cleaned the dog's wounds, shared his food, and kept him warm at night. He named him Lucky. Days turned into months, and Lucky became his shadow. The dog followed him everywhere, waited for him every day, and stayed beside him during his lonely nights. Sometimes, Ethan would hug Lucky and say, "I don't know why life took my family away from me, but I'm thankful it brought you to me." For the first time since losing his parents, Ethan no longer felt alone. Lucky was not just a dog. He was his family. Their life remained poor, but their hearts were finally full. Even when Ethan had only one piece of bread, he would break it in half and share it with Lucky because he knew what it felt like to be hungry and forgotten. The sky was dark, the wind was strong, and cries echoed across the town. Until a terrifying storm brought a devastating flash flood that destroyed homes and roads. The sky was dark, the wind was furious, and the cries of frightened people echoed across the town. As Ethan and Lucky searched for safety, they heard a child crying for help. A little boy was trapped in the flood, holding onto a metal fence as the strong current tried to pull him away. "We can't leave him," Ethan said. Lucky barked and jumped into the water with him. Together, they fought the violent waves and reached the child. Ethan held the boy tightly while Lucky helped guide them toward safety. Just as they reached the edge of safety, a powerful wave crashed into Ethan and carried him away. "Ethan," the people screamed helplessly. The next morning, rescue teams searched for the young hero who disappeared while saving another life. They found Lucky alone, cold, injured, and covered in mud. The loyal dog stayed there all night, refusing to leave his best friend behind. He barked continuously and led the rescuers toward a drainage canal. There, they discovered Ethan lying face down near the drain, unconscious but still alive. "He is alive," a rescuer shouted. Many of the rescuers could not hold back their tears after seeing the dog stay loyal until the very end. The dog had saved the boy who once saved him. The story of Ethan and Lucky quickly spread throughout the city. They were honored by the mayor for their courage and kindness. People sent gifts and messages saying Ethan and Lucky proved true love does not depend on money, status, or blood. Many people offered to help them and give them a better life. But Ethan's request touched everyone's heart. "I don't need a life of luxury. I only want a stable job and a small home where Lucky and I can stay together." His humility moved thousands of people. A generous sponsor paid for his education, provided him a home, and helped him find a job. By day, Ethan studied. At night, he worked to build his dream future. Years later, Ethan became a successful man, but he never forgot the nights when he was a lonely child sleeping beside a gas station. Whenever he looked at Lucky, he remembered his first real home was not a building. It was the love they shared with each other. The orphan who once cried watching happy families learned that family is not always connected by blood. Sometimes, family is the one who stays when everyone else leaves. For Ethan, that family had 4 legs, a wagging tail, and a heart full of love. True kindness can change a life forever. Even when we have nothing, the love and compassion we give to others can return as the greatest blessing. Do you believe a loyal animal can become a person's true family and change their life forever?